Okay, we are back into our computer science, but we are going to work with logic gate. But the difference this time is we are going to change from a requirement, user requirement, or in this case, a case study in the question, and then work out from the requirement to become a logic gate diagram. Alright, so it's a bit lengthy, alright, but we will do it step by step. Okay, so we have a question like this. Okay, so read the question, of course. Bank offer a special lending rate to customers subject to a certain condition. So to qualify, alright, a customer must satisfy certain criteria. So the customer has been with the bank for 2 years, alright, or more. Okay, and 2 of the following conditions must apply out of the 3. So the customer must be married, 25 years or older, and the customer parents are customer of the bank. Alright, so this is the question. Okay, then you are supposed to convert this to become a logic diagram. Alright, so that is actually the what the question actually wants. Now, if you want to give yourself some time to try this out, you will need to pause the video. Alright, then you will have some time to work out the answer. Because in a short while, we will go through step by step how to create the answers, alright, all the way down to the logic diagram itself. So the first thing that we need to do is to convert this expression, okay, to a logic expression, to convert the requirement to a logic expression. So we can use alphabet to represent different situations. So, well, there are 4 situations here. Account holder for 2 years, customer married, 25 years older, and the customer parent have an account. Alright, so I will just represent it using ABCD to make everything very simple. Then we need to create the logical expression. So from the question, it says that A must be definite, like 2 years. Okay, then any of the 2, so it could be B and C, B and D, or C and D. Right, so all these are all, and this one is an N. And of course, every logical expression must have an output. So you can call the output anything you want except for A, B, C, D because it's already used. And I will just call it X. Alright, so now I got this equation, alright, and the output X. The next step will be to actually draw the logic gate. So I copied the entire expression up here so it's easier to see. Alright, so it's actually easier to see. Okay, but my method of drawing the logic gates may be a little bit different. Alright, firstly, I don't usually put the ABCD on the left. I prefer to put them on the top. Alright, so I tend to put them on the top and I draw straight lines down. Alright, then I look for the output. So the first output is A, so connect to A, come out. Alright, that's all. The next output is B and C, so I connect from B, I connect from C, come out. And it's an AND gate, so it goes into an AND gate. The next one is B and D, so B, alright, over here, D over here, come out, go into another AND gate. Then C and D, so C is over here, D is over here, come out, go into another AND gate. Then between these 3 pairs, look at these 3 pairs, is the OR, or OR gate. It doesn't matter which one you do first. Alright, so either you do the one on top first or you do the one below first, but it must be two at a time because the OR gate only has two input, one output. Alright, so you cannot have three input, it just doesn't work. Alright, but it doesn't matter whether you do the two bottom one first or the two top one first. It doesn't really matter because just think about it, OR is actually a plus, so whether it's 2 plus 1 or 1 plus 2, you will get the same answer. Right, look at the formula rules that it's given out at the end. Okay, so I do the one on top first. Alright, so come in OR, then OR with the bottom AND gate and come out. And the last, I haven't done the AND, which is A and the whole thing. So A is a line I draw out here, go in, right, this one go in, AND gate, and output X, because that is the final output. The final output is the X that we want over here. Okay, I do know that these tend to be more tricky, right, less direct because you have multiple steps. Right, you need to understand the question, or the case that is given to you, translate it into a logical expression, then from the logical expression change it into a logic gate design. Alright, but it is not that difficult. Alright, with a little bit of practice, or it is not that difficult to understand. It's just this type of question you have to be very careful because it is very easy to actually make mistake. So imagine if you have made a mistake at the beginning, which is the stage of you understanding the question, alright, then the subsequents will all be incorrect, and that will be that's actually a very big waste because you will have a lot of cascading error, then the whole question will actually get messed up. Alright, so technically, alright, just remember, read the question carefully. Okay, for your level it will not be that complicated. Okay, then from the question, alright, identify the condition, assign alphabet to them, create the logical expression, alright, and lastly, from the logical expression, generate the logic gate design. Okay, and if you are not interested in drawing out the logic gate, there is the tool called diagram.net or the draw.io. Both of them will actually work very well. Right? Actually, that is what I use to draw this diagram. Okay, all the best.